Misfits, and welcome to the Misfit Adventurers podcast, a TTRPG podcast where our group of friends sit around and play some of our favorite games set in our own homebrew settings. I am the Dungeon Master, Amanda, and I hope that you will join us and enjoy the stories we have to offer. Before we get into the game proper, I have an important question for everybody.
Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know why.
You're recording this, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's two questions. One, if your character could order any beverage, what would it be? And two, if you could order any beverage, what would it be? Claudia, you may begin. Clearly you weren't ready.
No! That was just, okay. Whenever someone's like, I have a question, I'm always expecting the worst. And then you said, if your character could order a drink. Okay. So, any drink, like, okay.
Like anything.
Okay, I mean, it wouldn't be alcohol, I'd say. Fuck. I mean, she'd probably, maybe like a lemonade or something.
She would order a lemonade? I could see that.
I think like a strawberry lemonade type shit, like, I think. Because, I mean, something fun, but not, not libation or anything. I would say that. And then me? I'd probably just go with the Coke or something, to be honest. I love my Coca-Cola. I love my Coca-Cola, and I'm a lightweight, so yeah. I just would rather have
honestly,
that.
That's respectable. I get it.
Yeah.
Casey.
Honestly, Rona would probably just be like a basic whiskey or something.
Isn't Ronan like?
Yeah, we're saying could, if she could.
If she could.
Yeah.
Technically, she can't, but if she could.
It depends on the bartender. It depends.
I don't know what the drinking age is in Kadath, to be fair.
Yeah,
she would know.
There probably isn't one. Well, it depends on what part of Kadath you're in, I imagine.
That's true, yeah, because
Yeah.
there's colonies.
That's true. Yeah,
That's
I don't
funny.
know what it would have been
about
in her
you?
hometown. I really miss bushwhackers.
Oh,
Probably do that.
I
Oh,
love
Yeah.
a good bushwhacker. So good. So good. All right, Biggs.
Okay. If I could order anything and I wasn't the lightweight to end all lightweights, I would order
okay.
Manhattans. I
Okay.
fucking love a good Manhattan.
A Manhattan. I would not have guessed that for you.
I wouldn't have guessed
Freaking
either.
love a good Manhattan.
I've never seen you drink a Manhattan.
Yeah, me neither.
You're like,
When did you get into Manhattans?
You probably don't want to see her drink Manhattan.
Correct.
Yeah, I was like,
No, I think
half
the
of it's going to
system
end up
for
in my
spilling
lap.
a Manhattan into your lap.
Yeah, I believe that did occur.
Was that what you spilled on me?
I believe so.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, it was a Manhattan.
Yes,
Oh.
I believe it was my
So
second Manhattan of the night, which is
Okay.
Well, that's why it ended up on me.
Yes, correct.
And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Isla might act like she doesn't give a shit about things because she kind of doesn't a lot. But she would drink water because she does not like to not be in control of herself.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Honestly,
that's the vibe.
super
That is
That
the
makes
vibe.
a whole lot of sense.
She would know a lot about not being in control of herself.
Right. So, yeah, she would drink water. Water's her drink of choice. My other option for me though is sweet tea, because I've sort of been cutting out sodas and sweet teas and stuff like that from my diet to be a little healthier, and I fucking miss sweet tea.
I gotcha. All right, Joe.
Revan is probably drinking whatever the strongest drink available is, because he doesn't really feel a lot of weaker drinks.
He's just,
That makes
chugging
sense.
absinthe or something?
I mean, most of the time that's not really available. But yeah,
Rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, if it's there. But I feel like on ships and stuff, probably rum would be his drink of choice, because that's like the strongest thing they probably
Solid
have.
choice.
For me, it's a good whiskey sour.
Mm-hmm. Respectable. Carol?
My first thought for Miss Orlana is an ocean water from Sonic.
Yes. Yes.
Wait.
Pebble ice, all that.
I love that so much.
Maybe spiked, maybe not. I don't know. So, depending on...
It depends on the
I
day.
miss those so much. I haven't had one in years.
Those are gas. I also haven't had one, but that, and then me, probably any... I'm not going to say any. I'm going to say, well, I would say... No, that's too specific. Probably dirty Dr. Pepper from Swig. That's so, Utah of me, but, that shit is gas, so...
Hey, it's whatever you want, it's your choice.
Yeah.
All right, Benji.
So Darren's a simple man. He would probably just like a good ale. For me, I'm a big fan of ciders, especially like berry flavored ciders. Get a good Dakota Lake or Copa Berry,
Sure.
like blackberry flavored
I like a good cider.
Really good.
Ooh.
Down for that. MJ.
So, Hoots would definitely get some hot tea.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hot tea. I love hot tea personally too, but if I would order a drink, it'd be a spicy marg every time.
Little
Every
spicy
time.
margarita.
Spicy margarita kills me.
I feel like Allie would probably have rum of some kind. Like a dark spiced rum. And I'm a gin and tonic person, so that's what I would get.
I knew exactly
Period.
what you were going to say.
I order the same thing
What?
every time.
Can I amend my answer for
You
me?
sure?
Because
You can.
I love Coke, but I think the best Coca-Cola is the McDonald's Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That slaps especially hard.
It's
So-
for some
McDonald's
reason
Sprite.
better than a standard. Well, the McDonald's sodas in general are for some reason better than just getting it from a can or a bottle.
For some
I don't
reason,
know why.
it is
It
better.
burns so
Wait,
good.
MJ, do you not like McDonald's?
Oh no, I
mean,
love McDonald's
No,
sodas.
that was like yes.
Oh, okay, that was a good. I thought
That
it
was
was
a good.
I thought it was like, no, I'm surrounded by idiots. Okay.
Oh no, Moon Mommy. No, Moon Mommy.
Mommy. Oh man. I just wanted a little insight into
I
each
love
of
that.
you and your characters.
I love that.
Well,
Love it.
little thing I'm trying. All right. The last time we were all together, you guys kind of finished up your business on the island. You found a couple of other obelisks. I call them seals.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. And had another close
Good to know.
encounter with John. Finally looked into that creepy book, which had some extremely valuable information in it. We also found some pretty crazy information out about some of our friends that have been missing. We were able to successfully cast scrying on Carol, the bard from Fortune's Favored, and you guys found out that their ship is trapped in a bottle that is sitting on a very beautiful shelf, surrounded by other ships in a bottle that look familiar. And right as we ended, I think Benji sort of had a light bulb moment. It was like, oh, Adrillis collects ships in bottles. And that's where we left off. So let's jump into it.
So,
Fucking wild.
Would she, like... So you said the ships in a bottle look familiar, is what you said.
Yes.
Just now. So,
I would say you... give me a perception check.
All right. Perception. Oh, I closed my character sheet. That's so funny.
Ripperoni.
This. It is. Oh, it's not good. That's a single-digit number. I already know. Because I rolled a 2 on the die. Fine.
I would say at the very least, like you definitely see Fortune's Favored's boat, and like you just think the other ones look kind of similar. You're not entirely sure which specific ones they are, but there's something familiar about like the couple around it that you can see because it is a limited view.
Right. Okay. She probably like remember like Adrillis being all like a ship fanatic, but I don't know if she would connect it to Adrillis specifically. I'm not sure because we never saw that shelf at all.
It was mentioned in a room description when y'all went to dinner with him.
Okay,
in Alamthir. It was a blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah.
Line.
Okay. Got it. So she would have seen this technically already, but it just looks different now with all the ships on it.
Well, and you're not sure if this is Alamthir or if this is his Edgewater house or if this is Pelamari. Like, you know, he's got penthouses all over, so you're not sure.
Yeah.
And while you might not be connecting the dots, I'm sure you go tell.
Absolutely. Yes. So, I think I would tell. I think I'd tell Darren first because I'd be like, "This is weird," and this is also not what I was expecting. And as a fisherman, probably has some insight that I don't. But I think after she like takes the like spellcasting focus away from her face, she's just like kind of puzzled.
Sure.
And then she goes and finds Darren. I don't know what he's doing. It's kind of in the morning, but
he's probably cooking breakfast if I had to guess.
You actually, yeah.
It seems like a Darren move.
God, I don't want to tell him this while he's cooking breakfast. This seems terrible. Terrible
Fixing
idea.
his sunny side up eggs from Chick.
From Chick. Oh, yes, I remember now. That joke. So yeah, I guess she just kind of like flags Darren down and is just like, well, I mean, she would tell everyone first, but I think she would probably try to make sense of it with Darren first. But she'll just kind of be like, "Hey, okay, so I saw, God, I don't know what to think of it. I scried on Carol and then I just saw her on, what is their ship called?
Evangeline's Pride.
That's right. I forgot it was that. Yes, Evangeline's Pride. I was like, I saw her on the ship and then but then I saw like further out that the ship was in a bottle on a shelf and there were other ships in a bottle on the shelf and it's like they were all like kind of in limbo. Like it was like a wave would come by and then a few seconds later another one and it just didn't look different. like
Yeah,
it
it was
just
like a
looked like
time
it
loop.
was the same thing occurring over and over again. And so did I see which ships were there that I recognized? Or no?
The low perception check.
No, got it.
No.
Okay.
You know they're
don't know.
familiar, but you're not sure which ones.
Got it. Yeah, they looked familiar, but all I know for sure is that Fortune's Favorit's there, but I don't know what it is. But it was a nice shelf, and it just all looked familiar, but I don't. I wish I had more.
So we know that Fortune's Favored. My family are in the same place.
Seems like it. There were so many, not so many. There were quite a few. There are quite a few ships there, and
That means Finn and Aideen have been reliving the same few minutes over and over and over again for 7 years.
I think so.
Do I
Sorry, I just suddenly was racked with guilt.
Yeah.
do I put together the Idrillis?
I mean, you
Mentioning his-
personally put that together. I see no reason to rob you of that reveal, of that understanding.
Okay.
Plus, I already gave you a
Yeah.
inspiration rock for it. So.
Sure.
We're trying out the metagame so hard.
And there's one person that we know who has the ability to shrink things down like that and store them in small glass vessels.
And she doesn't like say anything at first. And after some time she says oh my God. But why?
Because he's a rich asshole and he can get away with it. Feels like he owns half of Kadath.
That's so scary, because then what's stopping him from doing that to us? We're just another ship in his collection.
I'll be the thing that stops him.
Okay, period. I think
I need to go think. Darren goes like completely just blank, serious expression.
I'll see that in a
Kind
minute.
of non-responsive.
Yeah.
Grabs his fishing stuff and goes up on to the top deck to fish and think.
I think as you do that, she will just probably be like, I'll tell everyone else. And so yeah, one by one, or I might make it a group thing. But I basically tell you
can call him and tell him.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all what I saw, what Darren I think is the reasoning, and yeah. And I think after all that, I will probably mention, so this is really scary because it's like this whole time, this guy has just been collecting people, more or less, and he's been the one giving us the silver spoon. And so stopping that just feels so, oh my gosh. But I think we need to tell people. Maybe.
We definitely need to tell people. That's horrifying.
I I guess when we tell Mortimer and we tell Escher all these things, it's all about people that like, that they don't know very well, and but they like are familiar with Agilis at least. So it's just like a new layer of ick, But no, I'll think of what to say to Escher. But that's
Okay.
where they are.
Not to be the self-preservationist, but obviously. So how do we tell somebody without him just doing that to us?
That's what I'm wondering, right? Because
Yeah. How
Because
does
I really
he
don't
do
want to
this?
live in a bottle.
How does he do it? Like, does he have to be there to get the ships in the bottle?
I don't know if this is relevant, but this is his ship, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like bankrolling this whole thing.
Correct.
I think it would also be important to point out information that you have already gathered previously. At least initially, the majority of the ship disappearances were ships that he owned.
Mhm.
He owned the Assurance. I think he also owned
That's right.
the Oleander, which was another one that disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Darren questioned him about that. You're right.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was his whole reasoning for going to Edgewater, was to
Right.
find out.
So we need to get rid of him before he does the same thing to us. But we might need to be more subtle about it than just reporting him.
I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like I know
There
If we're
doesn't
something.
need to
gonna
be any
report him-
chance of him getting wind of this.
If we're gonna report him, we need to not be on this ship. Also,
Can I
Okay.
make sure that no one else is listening in on our conversation?
Are you trying to have, like, your crew?
Correct.
Where are you having the conversation?
That is a good ass question. I feel like I would probably have this if I were trying to gather everybody. I would probably put us in the captain's quarters, TBH.
Okay. Who is Allie here, or is he also excluded?
Allie would be there, sorry.
Sorry.
Pulled the significant other card.
Do we expect Isla to lie to him, though? Like,
Yeah, right.
Do you expect
No,
him
I
to not
wouldn't.
realize if she's lying or not?
no.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
we expect him to be a mole.
No,
No.
I don't. But yeah, I would like
I
to make
know,
sure
I'm
no one else
paranoid
is listening in.
You're trying to see if somebody's listening in. Make a perception check.
Sorry, I just heard a very concerning scream.
Oh, IRL. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, IRL, I just heard a scream.
Oh,
I'm concerned.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
15. Not great, not bad.
They could have just saw a bug or something.
You don't think anybody's paying attention or listening?
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Also, don't forget, I failed to mention this in the recap, but also Harpy's Bane is...
Harpy's Bane. Yes,
also
that was the
missing.
thing. Harpy's Bane went missing. Now that is interesting because Harpy's Bane isn't his. That we know. of.
No,
a
but it's a
collector's
famous
item.
shit. It's a
Oh,
collector's
yeah.
item.
It's
Right.
yeah. So you know that, like, for a while, like, a lot of the ships that were disappearing were his. There are definitely some that weren't. Like, Evangeline's Pride was not his.
Oh, that's
the
right. and then
the Duchess's ship was not his. Fortune's favorite ship is Evangeline's Pride, and then Harpy's Bane,
okay.
of course. Yeah. So it's like not always stuff he owns.
there's a pattern.
But
There's a pattern. That's oh my gosh. I just don't know I don't know what his motivation is. Like why hasn't he done that to us now? What is he waiting
Right
on?
now, we're working for him and accomplishing things that he wants done. As soon as our usefulness is used up, that is when he will pull this bullshit. And he's doing it just because he fucking can.
And we were just chartering, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
So we're still working on chartering this coastline.
Allie's like,
Yeah.
I've been trying to take notes. I've been trying to write stuff down. Like, I know that it's not really on the top of y'all's list. I am trying. I was
mean, it's
honestly impressed
good.
by Arthok's notes. I was not expecting him to have done any of it, but hey.
I mean, that's good information for us to have.
What, that he was actually doing it?
I mean, I guess he was
Or just
trying
to
to keep
have
up
the
with...
ghost?
Maybe
Just to
he
have
was
a map.
bored? I don't know.
I mean, if he was trying to kill a bunch of people, he
In
probably
my
really
head
would.
canon, Allie's working on this beautiful map of Kadath, and Isla comes in behind and writes in y'all's fake names for everything.
Have you seen the map recently? Speaking of,
I avoid it at all costs.
you should check it out.
I think you should look at it.
I think you should look.
Because we've got bingo. We have no real motivation to do anything else. But I mean, I don't know. If if the wind blows a certain way, we might. But...
Does that say testes?
Yeah.
Queef. Ooh, I feel physically ill.
Wait.
Oh, it's so much worse than it was before.
Never heard her sound like this. She is.
I knew you hadn't
stressed.
looked in a while.
Because I don't like it. It makes me sad.
We worked hard.
Bell fart.
That's a good one.
Do you like Glim Carnage? I came up with that one.
P.
That's a good one.
Glory Thol is a good one. That's been there.
Yeah.
I think I'm crying.
I think you are.
I think I'm crying.
I also changed the straight of titties to the lesbian of titties
I was trying to read that.
Oh, is that what that is?
because of course.
Yes, of course.
I don't know why my camera's decided I need to look like a tomato today, but oh well.
Well, now you can really be one as you read the things. Oh.
Okay, well, let's get away from that.
You're welcome.
You don't like our handiwork, Amanda?
I don't.
Well, but now canon, it's me. I love that.
I
It is
love
something
that.
I would do.
I mean, okay.
Need to move
Between campaign 1 and this campaign, like of the graffiti.
This
of
is
both,
this is bad.
worse.
Worse.
I think this is
Yeah.
worse. We were really, because I had totally forgotten that we could mark off Amanda kills a fave NPC, and so I was like, guys, if we change every location on the map, we can mark off a bingo space. So
That's
we were
one
really...
of y'all's biggest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
did y'all notice how, like, I made a really pretty world map and y'all haven't seen it the entire campaign?
Yes.
That was not where I thought you were going to go with
we
this.
have noticed it.
Oh.
I do want to see it eventually, but
Go to Scabbard.
Maybe, like-
Go to scabbard.com
that's true. It's on
and look
Scabbard.
up
You're right.
the
Okay, sick.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Misfit Adventures.
We're also on it right now.
Yeah.
You're on. Oh fuck. Shit.
Oh, we
Jesus
are.
Christ. I moved there
Oh.
and then.
Oh,
Okay.
it was
no,
really
you don't.
pretty.
No, you don't get to look at it because you're gonna screw it up and
I
I'm
was-
gonna be sad.
I was not.
I don't trust any of you. Just like how you
I
don't
was
trust me.
already starting to think of names.
Jesus.
As long as watermelon is there for me to change to watermelon, I'm good.
I don't think watermelon. This is zoomed out a lot. I don't think watermelon's on this map.
Oh, okay, so it's just like the countries. Oh boy.
But anyway, back to our game.
Yeah. Back to the serious.
Sorry, yes, back to that part where I had trapped people's families
Well,
and kept them
it
prisoner
was
for
my
7
fault.
years.
That's so crazy. Yeah. Okay, so
I think we're gonna have to be kind of stealthy about this. Because
well, how would you define stealthy?
if he gets any sort of wind that we have realized this, we're fucked.
Oh, yes. So can I send to Escher and Mormor like we've been doing. Like I'll let Darren handle Mormor communication because he's got the manuscript. But like, do I?
I would like us to not be on this boat when we tell people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's
type.
kind of what I'm thinking.
Personally,
That's what you're thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
I agree.
I just had this thought. Can I search for listening devices?
Sure, give me an investigation roll.
What a die do I use?
I would like to help.
Sure.
Are we gonna notice that
You can
you're
roll
searching
separately
for?
or roll.
I have a
An
+6
advantage.
for investigation. I'm good doing whatever, Joe.
I'll just give you advantage if that's how
Okay.
that works.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got a nat fucking 20 for a 26.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You do not notice any like listening devices. You know.
Okay, that makes me feel very good. I was definitely nervous. You were smiling, and so I was like,
Same. I was like,
does he have a way to listen in
I mean,
on
just
what's
because you didn't
happening on the
find
show?
anything doesn't mean.
Can I cast detect magic?
What's up, like scrying and like all that shit.
That's what I was thinking of.
Like,
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
okay. You cast detect magic. I mean, you definitely get a lot from Arthok's cape. You get some from the Necronomicon. You get a little bit from everybody in your party. Nothing about the like ship itself seems like inherently magical, except those sails that you picked up from the butcher that are fire resistant. But everything else is normal.
Okay.
okay. All right.
Amanda's like, roll for odds that they're being scryed on right now.
Oh,
You know
okay.
I would do that roll silently.
Oh, I know. I'm just like imagining.
I save the good shit for like a digital roll, or I'll mute my
I know.
mic.
I know.
We can see when you mute your mic.
Well, not if.
Whenever y'all
Are
hear
you
the roll,
using-
you freak out and you start acting
it's
weird.
true. It's true.
Are you using the same kind of mic that I have? Because I can mute it from the mic.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, but you can hear the click when it gets turned back on.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I click mine on and off all the time. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Are you tapping it right now? Who's tapping?
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yes, I think we can let people know, a couple people that can maybe look into it very
Discreetly.
Discreetly.
yeah. But
And
I
tell
agree
them
with
to be so.
Revan. We need to tell Mortimer to be discreet. Holy
Yeah.
moly.
For
But
real.
maybe
tell Escher first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I agree with Revan. I'd be worried about saying anything on the ship.
Yeah, I think we should wait till we decide.
Yeah.
Till you get to Hangman's Alley to tell people.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hangman's Alley, I probably need to be disguised.
Oh, right.
I have a disguise kit. I can help.
Allie, do people hate you there too? Do you need to be disguised?
To be perfectly honest, I haven't gone there in a while.
Do you think I need to be disguised?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think people I'm not as worried about myself as I am about you.
Perfect.
I don't think they'll like me, but I don't think it'll be.
They won't come at us with guns blazing.
Hangman's
for
Alley
you,
is
but
kind of like generally there's sort of like an understood code there that you don't really like handle your beef at Hangman's Alley. They may make some exceptions for you though, so
okay.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. I know y'all asked the butcher to be discreet, I'm so concerned.
No, that is a good
I don't really know
concern to
her
have.
well, so
Yeah.
you know. Like I know Kate can keep a secret, but I don't know about the butcher.
Okay.
You might run into
So
Kate,
we
y'all.
definitely need to do that before I get off the boat.
What does a disguise kit consist of? Like wigs?
It's got
And-
tons of it's got all sorts of stuff, like, you know, makeup and outfits and
That's crazy.
potentially
Hair and-
prosthetics to, like, you know, hide if you were an elf, to hide your ears and change your
Someone
nose
else had
to
a disguise kit too, like, right?
I
I
do.
think we could maybe,
Oh, a
I do,
Darren
yeah,
does.
together.
cosmetics, hair
Okay,
dye, small
yeah.
props.
so we can
Yeah.
maybe tag team it and try to make sure that she's covered.
Just look like we're gonna see you and be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Cover my ears. They won't be pointy sea
Good.
elf ears anymore.
I mean, or you could still be an elf. We could just like paint you to be a different
Not be blue.
color. Maybe?
But what if the paint comes off?
I could.
Do you plan on jumping in the water?
Well, no,
It
but
does. She is, a sea.
She is a sea elf. You're very
Yeah.
right.
well, we could
No,
try
I-
it, and if it comes off, it's just we're kind of fucked at that
You
point
mean you
anyway,
didn't
right?
splurge and get
Yeah.
the waterproof makeup?
Actually, I feel like Kadab would be on some waterproof shit, you know. At this point, you
Depends
know?
on where the disguise kit was bought, right?
Yeah.
You know, did you get it at like the Ulta or Sephora, or did you pick it up from like Walmart?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like actual
It's from
names.
Tularic, so probably
Yeah.
Walmart.
So
but it's
from the
also
Dollar
Fort Town,
General?
so-
I have a feeling Ronan stole whatever she could find. So
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
telling.
If she stole her disguise kit from Pillamari, it might be the
A
good
good one.
kind, you know.
Mhm.
So I'll mind link with Darren just so he's aware of what we talked about, and just let him know like, hey, I think we should tell people, but the party's decided not while we're on the ship, so maybe when we dock at Hangman's Alley, that might be a more opportune time, just because we're not sure how he's listening, if he's listening, etc. I'll tell Usher and you can handle Mortimer.
All right. I think I have maybe not a plan, but something that I can do in the meantime. And I want to run it by you first.
Okay. Sure. Should I catch you later, or do you?
I think this way is probably the easiest to avoid detection if there's any way to listen in.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna make it so that he can't sleep. Or has very fitful sleep. So that he can see all the people that he has trapped in his dreams.
Wow. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, so I think you just kind of don't hear anything for a minute, and then
Is this a
and
spell?
then, yeah,
It
and
is
then
a spell.
okay, and then she's like, oh,
Dream.
oh, you can do that with Dream.
You don't have to show up as yourself. You can
Right.
have the messenger show up as,
Oh my God.
and you can shape the dream.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh shit. she's just kind of like, I
Sorry, the chat says Benji saw Amanda's dream tactics and pulled an Uno reverse.
Actually, though.
oh shit. Oh, that's good. Yeah, she's just like, I we've really faced some people that really I feel like are just trying to find the limits of morality, and there's in an ideal world, everyone should be forgiven and everyone should have grace, but for people like Adrillis and Mackenzie, there is no rest. So that sounds very difficult. I hope you succeed, and I hope it works in our favor, or it just makes them crabby. I don't know.
Well, I will do my best. I know that he will remember every detail of the dream when he wakes up. So he messed with the wrong dad.
Period.
And he messed with the wrong husband.
Period.
Ooh.
Period.
Ooh.
That's so hard, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, and
This feels a lot more sinister than I'm like meant for it to, but like Darren's
This is
fucking
some villain
pissed.
shit.
This is like the whole when a good man goes to war thing.
yeah.
This
yeah,
is the
yeah.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I'm just gonna make you feel incredibly guilty.
Oh fuck.
Oh, dad core. Yup.
Dad core.
How many days are we away from Hangman's
Y'all
Alley?
have like probably a full day and a half before you get there. It's like mid-morning probably, so it's like you've got time, which actually I was gonna ask, like, is anybody else planning to do anything today while y'all are traveling?
I am gonna try to do some tinkering with this corpse slaying short sword that I've got.
What a great idea.
And see if there's anything I can do to like take some of that and put it in my Blade of the Tempest.
Sure.
And, like,
Ooh.
get some more. It seems like we're fighting a lot of undead, so I want to try and get some.
Yes, and you do recall, like, you have recently had some dreams where you saw yourself like tinkering and working on a sword and trying to imbue it with magic and stuff like that. So definitely definitely something that you think you probably have the ability to do. Hang on 1 second. I need you to make a series of checks while you get to tinkering.
Okay.
First things first, give me an intelligence check.
Just straight
intelligence. You're trying to recall the specifics of your dream to help grant you the knowledge you need to get this task done.
21.
21? Well, shit. Very nice. Yeah, 21. You seem to have a pretty decent time recalling the specifics of your dream. Very good. I need you to make an Arcana check now as you're trying to
Beautiful.
do the magic part.
That is 25.
25? Nice. Last check is I want you to make a dex check and I want you to add your proficiency bonus on top of that.
Dex
Because you're
plus
using your Tinker's
proficiency.
tools, which you know how to.
Okay, that's 18 plus 4 plus another 4, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
So 26.
26. Very nice. Yeah. Very good. You're successfully able to imbue the Blade of the Tempest with the corpse slaying quality, like it deals extra damage to undead, which I think I need to actually go in and add. But you can, I will have to go in and tweak it, but you can add Blade of the Tempest Dormant to your character sheet. You are in the process of creating your own vestige, sir. And you'll find that it has some extra qualities as well. I do need to add the corpse slaying thing. I thought I did, and for some reason I don't. I didn't do that.
Oh, that's sick.
Fucking rad.
Yeah.
Making your own vestige.
Making your own vestige. And this is probably a good time to take a quick little break.
No,
so I can fix that sword. Okay. Are you ready?
No.
Yeah.
No. Why do you seem so sad and like anxious?
No reason.
What's wrong?
Why would I have a reason?
That's crazy. Yeah, so Revan kinda starting to make his own vestige.
Hell yeah.
And Blade of the Tempest, you got a couple of new things in this newfangled little sword you got here. So the +1 bonus, which I believe you had, that's great. Let's see. And it deals an extra 1d8 piercing damage to any target that it hits. It also deals an extra 1d6 damage of the weapon's type to undead creatures. And that creature has disadvantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead until the start of your next turn. That's pretty nice. As a reaction, you can expend a charge to cast Lightning Lure at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet. Did it already have that? It may have already. I don't know. No.
I had to cast it as like a separate spell.
Well, now it's in the sword.
Yeah.
You get 3 charges that reset after you complete a long rest. And then when you make an attack roll, you can choose to expend 2 charges to use the force, allowing you to make the roll at advantage. You have, and the 3 charges reset it after a long rest. So, I'm trying to keep you on theme.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah, it fits. It fits.
I've been working really hard to keep you on theme. Put Jawas in, Kreia is a thing.
I forgot about the Jawas.
Yeah, little goblin Jawas. Malik. HK-47. Yeah. Butcher. Anyway, that's what happened right before the break. What's happening now? Anybody else doing anything on this wonderful day of travel?
Well, I should probably wait to get disguised until tomorrow.
Yeah, we could maybe be like talking about what you think you want.
We'll plan it out.
Guys, yeah. So it takes less time tomorrow.
You'll need an alias as well. What will your alias be?
Oh, fuck. Well, Isla. They don't know me as Isla.
I mean, people might.
As long as the butcher kept their mouth shut.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's the thing.
I don't know. I'm not good at names.
Clearly. Like Allie's gonna chime in. I feel like you should probably, don't stress about trying to put on an accent. I don't know if that would work out. Honestly, this probably will throw them off.
Okay, but what should I go by? That's the question.
That's a good
And
question.
I have to remember it's my name.
Yeah, maybe pick something you're familiar with. That you could easily, you know?
No.
Could we
No?
just use Emily as her alias?
That's so funny.
Yeah, let's do it. That I will remember to answer to that.
It's
That's
better than I
brilliant.
was afraid y'all were gonna call her Allie. We would just have
No.
2 Allies.
No, Allie's gonna be there though, so that
Well,
won't
you
work.
would be
No.
LLY. It's
Oh.
obviously. Or LLIE. I don't know.
Allie and Allie. Oh god.
Jesus.
Allie and Ollie.
Yeah, I'll just go by Emily's fine. Me as Emily will remember to answer to that. So that
Okay,
works.
sick. Okay.
Or Isla, but you actually spell it a different way.
AILAIGH. Isla. I'm doing one of those tragedy names. That's all that was.
It's fine.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, but that's okay.
Oh, there's like a whole subreddit called Tragedy, TRAGEIDH, and it's like all these awfully spelled names that kids are getting names nowadays.
Oh, you have told me about that.
Yes.
I just needed more to go off of than
Yes,
what you
sorry.
gave me.
That-
I mean,
that's
we
what
could
that was.
we could make you a white girl and like
Okay.
have that be your thing.
Yeah. Being a white girl is
Allie.
I think the name needs to not be close to Isla or my actual, my first
Yeah,
name.
we shouldn't call you Jacqueline or Jack.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Then Emily's.
Emily works.
Emily works.
Emily works.
Wow. Amazing. Is anybody else doing anything today? No. Nothing.
Just fishing.
Just fishing.
I might make dinner for
Sure.
a party with
Sure.
with the spoils of my catch, but
Of course. Understood. Cool. What about nighttime? Darren?
all right. Y'all ready for
Crack
some shit?
knuckles.
Okay,
I'm very ready.
so I am going to cast Dream,
Mm-hmm.
targeting Theodora Drillis. So I need him to make a wisdom. Oh, actually, hang on.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm also making the. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
Okay. So I'm going to make the actually, I guess I should ask can I tell that he is asleep right now?
Well, I guess here's the thing. You go to cast this spell, and you don't seem to be able to affect or detect him.
What? He has an amulet of proof against detection. Oh, shit. Of course he would. Of course he would.
Hmm.
Or something like that. God. Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's so weird because I'm able to send to him.
I think sending
was.
can go across planes.
Oh, so you think he's on the plane?
Yeah. I think the only restriction on Dream is that because it's not like it's not like detecting or like telling where they're at. It's just
I see.
contacting them. The only way it will fail is if it's on a different plane of existence,
Oh my god, where is
or
he?
if he's a creature that doesn't sleep like an elf.
He's human though, isn't he?
He's
As far as you can tell, he's human.
Oh, well, he's something else. he's disguised as a human. He is a creature of great power. I don't know. Damn. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. What? Ugh.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna come out of it. Just go up to the top deck and just like punch the mast as hard as I can.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm gonna go find G.
Mom.
Okay. I mean, what time? I'm probably just like praying or some shit. I'm probably not in bed yet. Do you knock on my door, or do you just like just like walk in and just like, man, it didn't work?
Yeah. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Oh, okay, you knock. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she'll just be like, come in.
I'm just gonna open the door and stand in the doorway and just say, didn't work.
What?
So either he is not what he seems, or he's on another plane. Or he's inside an anti-magic field. I don't know. But if he's in one of his penthouses, I doubt that it is, because then all his ships wouldn't fucking work.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, him being
we had
more than...
something. I thought I had something.
Well, we're gonna find out more about this. We just can't. We're a little limited right now, but he won't have his way for long. Him being more than he seems checks out. What plane would he be on if he were on another plane? He's so tricky. He's almost like he's Fae or something.
It would not surprise me.
Is he Fae?
I'm laughing at Big Clay.
Oh wait, what did? Oh, was she singing? I was like, that was just a throwaway comment.
No, that was completely unrelated to what you were talking about.
Perfect. Okay.
Sure, it was.
Sure.
Sorry. It's just
literally. I love it.
I couldn't stop it.
No, it's okay.
I need to. I need to write Mortimer. I need to stress to him to not pursue anything at the moment, but he needs to know. He needs to know. And if he has any answers or any way that he can work around, or if he knows anything about what's keeping that from going through or keeping us from being able to, I need to know. I need to know.
We'll be at Hangman's Alley soon, so once we get off, then we can contact all the people we need. I mean, I feel like Mortimer.
I think I can write to Mortimer and be safe, but I think waiting until Hangman's Alley is even safer. So.
I agree. What was I going to say? Something about people, things.
Something about Mortimer, something about Hangman's Alley, or
Hangman's. Oh, Mortimer. He might know something about what what Adrillis is doing. If it seems like, I mean, Mortimer kind of collaborated with Adrillis on this sort of prison for Arthok. I wonder if, I mean, he may not be privy to all the details about it, but But Mortimer's he's very curious, and I wonder if in his collaboration with the Drillist, he was able to learn more than maybe we would think about that process. And that would be presumably the same thing that's keeping those ships.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
So, but
Just
God. Oh!
I need to think a little bit before
No,
bed. I'm just gonna grab Chi and hug her.
and then she will
Just bear hug and like kind of bury his face in her shoulder.
Oh my God. She is probably oh my God. I mean she's probably a little misty because like this is the first time she's seen Darren so just not himself and like knows that he is just going through it. And
Yeah, you definitely start to feel like tears on your shoulder.
shit!
Like coming.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And yeah, it's just like I think fuck. Yeah, I mean she just kind of she doesn't exit the hug really for a minute. Like she's just kind of because she doesn't want to be rude. Like this man is going through it. Okay, no, wait, no, so she's maintaining the hug. I think
I don't want to be rude.
I don't want to be rude. And I think she will probably just eventually she'll get out like just try, and I know you're gonna think for a minute before bed. Just try and get some rest.
Okay.
Mom and Dad.
Damn, bro, this is gut wrenching. Okay.
Never felt so guilty about a story component, and I killed Casey's brother like 3 times.
We should have made that a bingo space, but I don't know that we thought it was possible.
Yeah, right. Oh my God! But you brought Casey's brother back, though.
Yeah, to kill him again.
To kill him again.
Killed him 3 times and didn't feel guilty.
He was never
technically
in limbo.
you killed him one of those times.
I didn't know it was
That's true. He was never in limbo though, and that's the tantalizing part though. Like that these people are alive, but they just.
I think that's the thing that for Darren is the worst, is knowing that Finn and Aideen have been reliving basically the same 3 minutes for, at this point, almost 8-9 years.
That's
Well,
so
and not
rough.
only that, but have they aged? Are they still the exact same age that they were?
Yeah,
Imagine so.
and not knowing that is just eating Darren up.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Ah!
You told me I could do whatever I wanted.
I did.
No,
That's on me.
I don't know, we're fine with it, but we are
It's
like
good.
shit.
It's good. Like
No, I am living for the drama.
acting stuff.
It's good
Jeez.
storytelling.
It
Good
is
story. Good story.
It is
Good angst.
juicy.
Very, very story out of 10. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Is anybody else doing anything tonight? No.
I'd probably talk with Allie a little bit and be like, okay, so you think I should just act like myself?
Yeah, I feel like if you try to act like somebody else, I feel like that might overwhelm you. I mean, these people don't know the current you, so I don't think it would be detrimental, you know?
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Nothing much.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to think, honestly.
Are there people that we need to like avoid, or who are we like?
I mean,
who
the
do we
biggest
need to
wild
talk to?
card was the butcher, just because I didn't really know her. Thinking through who's normally there, who you've personally wronged. I mean, we're kind of in trouble.
Is it everyone?
I mean, it was like kind of. I mean, let's see. I think that merchant vessel that I believe that was transporting goods promised to Captain Screech, so that's a problem. Wanda, you kind of took her eye, so she'll be mad about that.
What do you mean I kind of took her eye? What does that mean, Allie?
I mean, you stabbed her in the eye and it's gone, so it wasn't you. I know Captain Greed lost a lot of customers in the spice trade because of Jack. Who else?
So Screech, Wanda, and
Greed. Bernardi. You sunk his ship, so he'll probably be upset about that.
cool. Okay, perfect.
Mischief Maggie. Now, it's not... They have disappeared, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't you. So...
Do we think...
Honestly, they're a Genasi. It's probably that other stuff.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So...
Okay.
Now, they might blame you for it. So just
And
mentally
they have
be
reason to.
prepared for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that earring really fucked shit up, didn't it?
Yes, it did. It did. But you know, we'll keep our head down and
And I won't be blue anymore, so that'll be a big help.
that will help.
That'll be weird.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if I like that, but I mean, it'll be weird. Okay, don't look at Joe's eyebrows.
well,
Yeah,
I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I guess so. All right. You guys complete a long rest. Wake up in the morning.
Feeling like P. Diddy?
Maybe
Well,
don't
no,
know.
no,
Maybe don't.
No.
Maybe don't.
I do not
no.
feel like P. Diddy.
Maybe
I
don't
feel
feel like
nothing
P.
like him.
No. Oh,
Nope.
man, I hate that.
Nope.
I hate
Well, the
that
thing
that
is,
song
I
has a-
thought the lyrics, and then I was like, can't.
Yep. Same. No.
Wow. You guys are better than me. I'm sad that song has not aged well now because of everything.
She
Honestly,
she
there's-
changed it.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
recorded it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, she
wait.
re-recorded it.
What is it now?
What?
Fuck
Fuck
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Just wake up
Good.
in the morning, fuck P. Diddy?
Wake up in the
Wake
morning
up in the morning
fuck
like
P. Diddy.
fuck P. Diddy. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a vibe.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Great. I'm so sorry.
It's hilarious. It's really-
I literally was like, Kesha! And I was like,
It's okay, Claude. It's okay.
Oh,
Thanks,
man. Okay. It's a new day. Is there... Okay, you've got like half the day before you arrive at Hangman's Alley. So what is the goal?
Like appearance-wise?
I guess so. Y'all should talk me through that, and I believe rolls will need to be made.
I was about to
Yeah.
say,
Oh my God.
I guess Ronan and I can give Isla a makeover.
I need to not
The
be
two
blue.
most qualified.
Probably that'll
Girl,
really
we got
help.
foundation for that.
Yeah, we got Liddy. We got you. What else do we need to?
I mean, do we want to make my ears not elfy?
Do you want to still be an elf?
I don't. I feel like I don't really act like an elf.
What we could do would be to do some like prosthetic stuff just to almost look like it's changing your facial structure a little bit.
Hmm.
Just so
down.
that you don't
Yeah.
look like, just bloody Jack, but not blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't know how this works. Let's do it.
What about your hair? Are you gonna have jet
Are you
black
gonna
hair?
keep your hair the same? Do we want to cut it? Do we want to
Oh,
dye it? Do
we
wanna
got- We got dyes. Because isn't your hair blue?
Wait, is it blue or black? I thought it was
It's
black.
black.
Yeah,
It's black. Okay.
Sick. Okay.
I'm
I
just used
guess
to
we
seeing the
could.
blue in your token.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible for making the tokens.
I guess. I just wanted to really emphasize the fact that she likes blue. Cut me some slack. Oh my god.
What?
Because I like blue. I guess we could chop my hair off. I'm not like particularly attached to it or anything. I grew it long to cover the huge ass fact that one of my ears was essentially missing. But
That's
that
not
We
issue
can also
anymore.
just
We
braid
have
it.
that back.
yeah,
now,
it's
though.
not
Style
an
it
issue
differently.
anymore.
Just pull it
If
back in a
anything-
braid.
If anything, that kind of gives you a little cover if somebody does accuse you. You say, "Didn't Jack lose an ear?"
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Although, I believe Jack lost the ear on the day that she died. So
Died.
I
So
don't
no one would
think-
know that.
I don't think people would know that.
Yeah.
All right, scratch that. Scratch that.
Valid.
And it would be very suspicious if we did say, "Nah, Jack lost an ear, so I
Jack
can't
lost
be
an ear."
can't be her."
Totally.
We could pull my hair back. We could chop it. I don't really. Whatever y'all think works best.
Haircut? No haircut?
Ellie, what
Yeah.
did Jack's hair look like when
Yeah. What did it used to,
when you guys were, or when I guess when she was?
Jack?
I mean,
Was it long, short?
it was long. She always wore a hat. So I don't think it
do
was
that.
normally kept to one side. That's more like that's an Isla thing, is keeping it to one side.
Did she usually keep it up in the hat?
Nah, it was like just sort of all down, and then hat.
Okay.
Kind of
I
wild
mean, we can do like a braid and then wrap it into a bun.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh.
Just
Perfect.
Business
something
updo.
practical. It just looks like, you do stuff on a ship, don't want your hair flopping around everywhere.
Sure. Perfect. Perfect.
Alright.
Okay, so
I feel like I dress pretty differently, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
She looks at Allie. So that's
Yeah.
fine. I don't wear hats, so.
It's true. That is true.
So prosthetics, paint, hairstyle. Cool.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
okay.
Sorry. I'm double checking the
Disguise kit rules.
Yes. think it's a charisma check.
Okay.
And if you
I'm proficient.
are
I can have my
proficient, you add your
proficiency.
proficiency bonus on top of that.
Heck
Yee.
Okay.
You would think it would be like dexterity.
Yeah,
question it,
I
I'm good at
mean,
charisma.
I think it varies.
Hmm.
But normally it's sort of almost like a performance-based kind of deal.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is a 17 for a 26.
I got a nat 20 plus 7.
Okay.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right, let's go.
It's a very, very, very well put together disguise. I mean,
What the
legit.
hell are you?
I'm in disguise. This signifies I'm in disguise.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
period.
I'm
Okay.
glad you did that because I don't think we would have known, you know? I
Yeah.
don't think we would have been able to make that mental leap without you
Would've-
doing that.
Been lost on me for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
I'm just trying to help.
No, I love it, Emily.
It helps
Yeah, absolutely.
a
This
lot.
means you have to wear that next week too.
Oh no.
Oh, the fireworks. It had been
I
too
forgot
long.
that happens.
Man.
That's how you give yourself away. You just pull the stuff.
Okay. So,
Oh shit.
Isla's disguised. You guys, anybody else doing anything before we get there? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
No, I'm good, but I'm scared now that you've said
I don't know.
that.
Sharpen my daggers. Make sure I have all my stuff.
Yeah, shit.
Okay, so as you guys get closer, Allie is gonna, like, sort of corral you all and just sort of be like,
Okay.
okay, so, Hangman's Alley. Super secret location. Also, it's kind of difficult to navigate into, alright? It's this sort of, like, big ocean cave situation, but in front of it are all these, like, jagged rocks that kind of block the way. We call it the Serpent's Teeth. Yeah, we're just gonna have to really, be diligent and just really pay attention. This part of why I have this compass, it really helps navigate through this area. So, you know, I think we should man our stations, batten down the hatches. What do you think, Captain?
Slow and steady wins the race. We will
Alright.
take it
Sounds good.
little by little.
Yeah, if we follow the compass and heed our captain's orders, then I think we will make it through unharmed. All right?
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. This would probably be a good time to pull up your ship stats. Isla.
Okay, give me a second.
We're definitely gonna have a little bit of a skill challenge. Sorry, I don't know why that needed to.
You know what? No, I
Don't apologize. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I
you
almost
should-
went full like Blue's Clues mail time, you know?
Well, you should have. So
you should
Here's the
record.
mail that never fails.
You should record
yes.
the spell check challenge bit and then just play it every time we have one.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I just pulled up Harpy's Bane by accident. Okay, Ocean's Breast.
Oh, sad.
Tragedy,
We
really.
should probably just delete that stat block since that ship's gone forever.
Please don't.
Not gone forever. If we have anything to say about it.
Got it.
Okay. So you guys are approaching sharp rocks, very pointy, not a good situation. I need I kind of want to treat this sort of like there's a storm going on a little bit. But we'll probably do multiple rounds of it. So I guess first things first is trying to figure out what everybody is doing. Obviously, Isla, you're at the helm. You're like steering the ship and stuff. Other people could be using persuasion or intimidation to help communicate orders or calm the crew. Some people could be using survival or perception even to help assess the dangers you're entering and what the best route is. I will also accept strength or dex checks for manning the rigging and things like that. So, everybody figure out what you want to do. Yeah. Should we go around and see who wants to do what? What is Chi wanting to do?
Either the survival or the perception thing. It's the same mod for her, so whichever needs.
Sure.
My help.
Sounds good. Ronan, what's Ronan doing?
I feel like Darren's probably gonna take charisma and be fine, so I can help with either survival or perception. Also, I can take whichever one she doesn't.
Sure.
I'm the same. Mod's the same for both.
Yeah.
We know what you're doing, Isla. Revan, what are you doing?
I will man the rigging with the dex check.
Mm-hmm. Orlana.
I can also do the dex, the rigging.
Sure. Doreen, the main persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Yeah.
Kind of keep everybody level-headed.
Sure. Hoots. You're muted. It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Wow.
I think is there strength checks laying around there somewhere?
Yes. There
Okay,
is.
let's go and do it.
Sounds good. Okay, everybody, make your rolls.
Please.
What do I roll for?
You roll. That's a great question. You roll intelligence and then plus your proficiency bonus because you are proficient in water vehicles.
Okay.
And honestly, because you have the compass, roll at advantage.
Okay.
Pretty good. I would like to add. Oh, that's so funny, Casey. Wow, we really are the like,
Mirrors.
the Luna Shar.
21, 12.
I have another
5.
nickname to add to Darren's growing list. Darren's sick of this shit.
Darren's sick of this shit.
Darren is sick of this shit.
Quite literally.
These were not good rolls, my dude.
I got a good roll. Excuse me.
Okay,
Yeah,
two
no,
people got a good roll.
Yeah, Benji and Claudia and
Okay,
Emily
no.
are holding
Okay,
on the board.
3
It's like
people.
half.
3
It's like-
people got a good roll.
It's like it's like a.
Okay. I believe for this first check, that is a success.
Oh,
As we go through the DCs, we'll get higher. So here's as you navigate around the first set of rocks and stuff, and as you're steering around this, you see crashed ships and stuff, people that didn't make it through. So just set the stakes. Is everybody staying in their same roles? Anybody changing anything up? Anybody doing anything extra to affect the scenario? No. Cool.
I'm
think there's anything.
gonna start in addition to my going around keeping everybody calm, I'm also just gonna kind of start to play some soothing music on my lute.
Soothing music.
Kinda- Just play some Enya,
Enya.
Yes.
I love it. Awesome. All right. Everybody roll again.
oh.
That's better.
Okay.
Got a very little grumpy dog next to me.
Oh.
Oh.
This die is going into jail.
Heck yeah, Joe.
Nice.
This
nice.
die is so high variance
2,
right now.
3. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Hang on. 1.
23 again, my favorite Zac Efron movie.
Okay. Good. Good. It's another group success for the second check for the highest DC. Roll one more time.
Okay.
Ah!
Molly, do I need to kick you out of this room?
Hang on, actually. What's this? What am I doing?
2.
These aren't saving throws. These are just checks.
No,
Okay,
they're
cool.
checks.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Triple 23s, Benji. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's because of Silver Tongue.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
treats anything below a 10 on the die as a 10,
Who am I missing?
and my mod is plus 13.
Oh.
I'm missing somebody. I'm missing somebody's third roll. Who is
Okay.
it? Is it
Might be
MJ?
me.
I think it's MJ.
Let me see. It is trash again. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
no!
Oh!
Oh no.
Okay. This
4,
last
5, and 2.
Uh-oh.
one is not a group success.
Oh.
Oh.
So on the last one, it was the hardest one. The
Yeah.
DC was like 20.
That's fair.
So on the last one, it's you scrape the rocks as you're making the last turn to cut in and get into the cave.
Shit! Sorry, y'all.
And hang on, I'm too lazy to hunt for my D10s. Let me do the math.
Oh.
Math.
Because the ship's at full health right now, right? We were
I think so.
we were past it.
13 points of bludgeoning damage to each component of the ship.
Oof.
Yes, each component of the ship.
Okay, give me a second.
Let me change my music.
Even the sails up in the sky?
Yeah,
Okay,
it says to every component.
you got it.
Okay, what am I looking for? I don't know what to pick. We'll do... I don't know. We'll just pick. All right. So with that last check, where you kind of scrape the paint off your boat, as you navigate through, you do coast into this enormous seaside cave, and you see Hangman's Alley at last. True to its name, you see a few bodies hanging from the cave ceiling. They seem to have crudely made signs that hang around their necks that read things like traitor, mutineer, murderer, stuff like that. The things that you might expect. But others wear signs saying Crown's Guard, nobility, magistrate. Albeit magistrate is clearly misspelled. So inside the cave, you see the docks with quite the collection of ships anchored there. Some look like standard sailing ships. Some are like weird and seem like majority submerged under the water, except for just like a little part at the top. But yeah, beyond the docks, you see what looks like a really large tavern that's made out of like these like derelict ships that, you know, sit at odd angles on the cave floor. A dirtied sign for the Devil's Dregs hangs askew next to the door. Past the tavern are a series of like buildings that look like they are either carved into the cave wall themselves or constructed out of like driftwood and almost are just sort of like detached or jutting out from the cave wall. What are your plans? Do you plan to dock? Do you plan to just like sit in the middle of the cave? What do you want to do?
Well, we should probably dock.
Do we see like other ships there? Like signs
Yeah.
of people there?
There's
Or-
definitely other ships there.
Oh,
Some of
okay.
the ships have some crew on it. There's people at the docks. There's people walking in and out of the tavern. It's
Got it.
It's a populated place.
Populated.
And
Okay,
it's
cool.
kind of got this like everything's real like jam packed and crammed together.
Do we have to pay to dock here?
Do you dock? Allie would probably just say no.
I would.
Yeah,
I would.
we
I
dock.
would guess we dock. Yeah.
Yeah. So you pull in, you dock. There are a few individuals that are walking around the docks. I will say when they spot your ship coming in, some of them do like a double take and then make themselves scarce.
Our fucking stupid, like, fancy ass ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 2 full moons in the front.
Period.
I suppose we get off the ship.
All right. And where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Tavern?
Sure.
It's always a
Yeah.
good place to start.
Yeah.
The Devil's Dregs.
Let's see if I have the name of the person we're looking for.
I hope you do, because I sure as hell don't.
I don't know. if
Ava
we-
Cypher is her name.
Ava
Okay.
Cypher. Ava Cypher.
Ava Cypher.
Sick. I was about to say I did not. So they're a former crew member of what's
Yeah,
of Arthok.
She was a friend of the Duchess and blames Blythe for what happened.
Who's Blythe again?
Presumably a member of the crew.
Oh, I see. It's all coming back.
It's all
Got it.
coming back.
It's all coming. Wow.
Coming back to me now.
There we go. I just had
There were times
PTSD
when-
to virtual choirs during COVID.
That song bangs.
Oh, man. Oh, it's so good. Jeremy Jordan singing it? Really
Oh,
good.
yes.
If you haven't watched it, you should. All right, so you go to the tavern?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, the Devil's Dregs. Entering the Devil's Dregs, you are hit with the overpowering smell of rum. Patrons are scattered about the large multi-level tavern, sitting at tables made out of barrels and booths made out of old rowboats. Some are leaning against a large bar in the center of the room, manned by an imposing figure that sort of has ashen skin and is wearing a noose. Above the bar hangs a sign that reads, "Take your squabbles outside or else." The place is absolutely packed and rowdy. Pirates with raspy voices belt out sea shanties in conflicting keys. Scantily clad men and women rush around, refilling drinks and taking orders as questionable characters make wagers on games of chance. But the second you guys enter the tavern, all eyes go to you. And you do spot a familiar face, probably a couple, honestly. You can see Captain Torrent is definitely playing a game of chance. You spot Kate in the back. And you also spot the butcher, who looks over at you guys,
Oh no.
kind of sizes you all up, winks, and says, "Hiya, Jack." And nearly everyone in the tavern pulls out weapons and points them at you.
God damn it!
There's a lot of people pointing weapons at you at this moment. You even spot Torrent flip a coin, check it, and then shrug and point his pistol at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
A scarred man with red hair steps forward. "Foolish of you to step foot in here. You killed my captain. I reckon it's time you paid for it." "Hold on," a blue tiefling steps forward. I lost nearly half of my customers because of her. I say I deserve to get my revenge. To hell with your customers, an elven woman chimes in. She took my eye. Flesh and blood is worth far more than your precious spice trade. Ha! A dwarf laughs. We all knows your blood ain't worth shit, Wanda, but Jack here owes me a ship, and I ain't forgot, see? And it just goes round and round in this never-ending argument until the red-haired man seems to lose his patience and goes to fire his gun. But instead, you hear the sound of a crossbow firing. The man who intended to shoot you seems to have been shot instead. And you'd expect him to cry out or scream, but he seems frozen in place, eyes wide with fear. The crowd parts and you see that it was the bartender that fired. The imposing man wearing the noose. He would have deep brown skin if his almost sickly pallor didn't make it appear so gray instead. Most notably, the noose around his neck. He regards the crowd. I have no doubt you all have a claim to take your revenge against this woman, assuming this is Jack. But the rule still stands, and he points to the sign above the bar. No squabbles inside the devil's dregs. Besides, you can't all take your revenge. There's one of her and far too many of you. Seems you'll have to find a way to determine who has the right to challenge Bloody Jack once and for all. And the bard quickly returns to arguing, but it's definitely more hushed than it was before. And the bartender walks up to you guys. Well. I have to admit, never thought I'd see you here again. Or you, Alaric. What do we owe the pleasure, Captain?
Well, we're looking for someone. Also, and I'm going to stand up on a table. It doesn't really matter if you want to kill me. You can't do it. So, it's a waste of time. I'm just going to come back to life.
I never thought she would talk over Sherry with more
what
over
the
Sherry.
fuck?
Oh my god.
Allie's like, babe, don't tempt him. Don't get down off the table.
It's true though. It's true.
Tyler, you just gave them free reign to all kill you. One at a time. One at a fucking time. Get off the table.
Shut up.
I hop off the table, but it doesn't fucking matter.
We don't know if there's limits to how many times we can come back.
Sorry, she's had a few already.
Pre-game.
Shut up.
I know you didn't die last time, but you still feel the pain.
Your boyfriend can still die.
That too.
I really don't want to see that. Please.
I was trying to prevent. I was trying to be like, it doesn't fucking matter. There's no point in doing it.
I feel like now they would be encouraged to test the theory as many times as they can.
Okay, but wouldn't it terrify them if I showed up again?
Wouldn't it terrify me
they could take turns.
if you died?
I can't. Oh,
Anyway, yeah, we're looking for someone.
What if we didn't tell an entire bar of pirates that
There's
we're
no point in this
cursed and
fucking
can't
disguise.
die?
I know.
She didn't
I
tell
didn't
them
say we
why.
were cursed.
She didn't tell them why.
Listen, I was brought back to life before all this cursed shit happened anyway.
This man that's standing in front of you is just sort of like, I wasn't
Sorry.
expecting that.
We're looking for someone. Yes.
Are you?
Are you?
I'm sorry. One of our the butcher, she said that. Now I'm kind of questioning my sources and I'm confused.
What did she
What did the
tell you?
butcher say?
Well, she told us to look out for a ship called the Ocean's Breast, and very interesting group of 7 individuals, and that one of you would be Jack, and you don't act like Jack, though.
Because I don't remember fucking anything from when I was Jack.
She's been through some shit.
Interesting. Who are you looking for?
We're trying to find one of the one of the Cloud King's crew.
Which
Woman named
one?
Ava.
Ava. Yeah. I might know where she is. I think you're gonna have to deal with all this, rabble first, though.
I'm gonna look over at the butcher and give her a
calm emotions.
mean mug.
She winks at you.
God.
Can I get a drink? I feel like I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, sure. Ale's good?
Yeah. But water it down, please.
Okay.
Make it virgin. Yeah.
And I'm guessing you don't... How's your memory?
Not good.
Okay, well, name's Gallows. I run the place.
Good to meet you, Gallows, and I'll shake hands.
Yeah. It's a strong, hearty handshake.
Mm.
And he's well, he's just a weird dude, honestly. All right, you go to the bar, you get some drinks. I will say Kate definitely walks up to you guys.
Started.
Well, that was quite the entrance, I must say.
I don't know what the fuck to do. Like,
I don't think that was quite the right call, sweetheart.
it doesn't matter. It's like I don't remember doing any of this shit.
Yeah,
I don't remember anything.
I get
I
it.
was fucking cursed by an earring. Like,
Right. The problem is these other people don't really care. And they're
I know.
kind of like super trigger happy. So like maybe don't, tell them they can try to kill you as many times as they want.
I thought it would like kind of scare them into not doing anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it will. Maybe some of them will go by it. I mean, a lot of these people.
Can I roll insight check? How much does she believe what she's saying?
Right, yeah.
10.
She's hard to read. No, I mean, I guess the good thing is, it's just, as long as you're in here, I don't think anybody's gonna kill you, because they'd have to take it up with Gallows, and honestly, I think it's a coin toss who they fear most, Gallows or Bloody Jack. So,
But I'm not Bloody Jack anymore.
I know, sweetheart, I get it. All right, I understand, but I don't think they don't, It's like trying to, convince a brick wall of anything.
I would like to ask a question to the party. Did we know that she knew?
I believe Allie
She told
revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
She ratted
her out.
Isla out to Allie, and so
Yeah.
Allie found him, and I think y'all messaged her later.
We messaged
about
her, but that was
stuff.
very early before we knew anything about all of that. So I'm.
And but yeah, she knew, she clocked her in
Immediately.
Slimwick.
She clocked her,
immediately.
but how does she know about the whole She seems to be wary. She seems to be aware of the earring and how this is a different. This is not Jacqueline Storm. This is she seems to be.
Well, she clearly knew from our very first interaction I had no fucking memories. Or I would have
that's-
recognized her.
Yeah.
That's true.
I also believe when Allie, I'll have to go back and listen, but I'm pretty sure when Allie started revealing your backstory or whatever, he mentioned that Kate had said that you were different.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if this was supposed to be a reveal or not. Sick. Okay.
But I mean, it can be whatever,
Okay.
So, how have you been, Kate?
Pretty good, pretty dandy. I've had a couple of messages. It's been months now, but I tried to get in touch with. Well, I guess you two are kind of a thing now. Look at how close you're standing next to each other. I tried to get in contact with this fella, but I heard he got arrested or something. How did that go?
Well, it was a whole thing, and we were dealing with Mackenzie, and he got kind of kidnapped for a little bit, but we were in the Feywild, so it was like...
Mackenzie was that weird, creepy religious guy, right?
Yeah.
I'd heard about him sailing. He's not really in my territory, so I never really came across him much, but heard he was a weird dude.
He's real fucking weird. But, we killed him, so it's okay.
Interesting. All right. Well,
he was trying to do some real bad shit, like summon an evil type shit.
Oh, okay.
So.
I thought you meant like trading in contraband or like piracy. Some people would say that.
No, we all do that bullshit.
Hey, I don't know. You're not the same. You're a little different. So.
No, he was like trying to summon the whole thing. Anyway, we took care of it. Right. Got Allie back. It's great. Now, look at Allie.
He smiles at you. So I feel like this is gonna, just in what I've heard, it sounds like people are going to start actively competing to see who gets to take their revenge against you.
Mm.
So that's probably going to be a thing. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't really know, because I'm not, and I lower my voice, I'm not really a great fighter.
To be perfectly honest, that's probably not what a lot of, I don't know if that's what it's gonna be. Pirates choose the things they're real good at, and some of them are good at fighting, and some of it's more like games and other challenges.
Oh, well, I'm probably good at cards and dice, because I can probably cheat my way through it, but...
It's a good mentality.
I'm really not good at lying, though.
I've noticed that. I have noticed that. We haven't really talked. It seems like you've learned a lot of information since our last discussion. I should probably, I think you're aware of it now, but kind of sorry for, telling, ratting out your location, your identity, and all of that stuff. I did try to tell him that you were acting a little different. Clearly it worked out.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, when he showed up on our ship and sort of attacked us and we were like, who the fuck are you? That was the whole thing, but it worked out.
Okay, sure. Well, enjoy your ale. I'm sure in a little bit the rest of this tavern will have come to some sort of conclusion on whatever they're gonna handle or do with you, so.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably talk to you in a bit. She walks away and enters the crowd.
Can I get some, napkins or something?
The bartender looks at you. We don't have napkins.
What?
This is a pirate bar.
Do you have a cloth you're gonna throw away or something?
Do you have a shirt? Just use your sleeve?
Well, I want to get all this fucking paint off. It doesn't matter anymore. They all know who I am.
She throws a dish rag at you.
Thank you. And I'm gonna wipe all this fucking makeup off. There's no point in it.
She watches you wipe all this stuff. Weird. I thought Bloody Jack was just covered in blood all the time.
No.
You're blue.
Yes.
Weird. Sorry, I'm a new hire. I'm not aware of all the...
What's your name?
Susan.
Good to meet you, Susan.
Okay.
Thank you for the rag. I appreciate it.
Of course. She walks away.
That's so funny.
The
Sorry,
stories are
I'm now
greatly exaggerated.
I'm now thinking of like the clown meme, how it's like one silly statement after another, and it's each part of the clown, like makeup, eyes, nose, wig. That's what I feel like we went through with disguising Idol.
The butcher walks over.
Well, thanks for nothing.
To be honest, I just thought it would be kind of funny. I wanted to see what would happen.
What did you think? You knew what was going to happen.
Well, look, remember, I'm relatively new on the whole pirate scene. So I wasn't exactly sure what the reaction would be. I was hoping it would be big, which it was. It was very entertaining. Did I upset you?
I don't know why I expected anything else. I just thought I could slide under the radar.
Yeah, maybe in other places you could get away with that. I think here it's kind of hard.
Well, but if you hadn't said anything, I might have gotten away with it.
Maybe.
I'm a very, supposedly, different person.
I don't know.
It would have been fun to at least see.
Well, now you make me feel bad. Now I feel like I've hurt your feelings.
What you been up to?
Well, to be honest, I thought you would be right on my tail after the whole Braylock thing, which, honestly, super sweet that I didn't get, taken in by the Order of the Platinum Shield. That was pretty nice. But, just sort of here to a little bit of maintenance, catch some drinks, rub elbows. Kind of pissing
Insight.
people off, too, so trying to smooth that over. Yeah, you can insight.
19.
19. Probably more than rubbing elbows. And I would say with a 19, Ronan, you would notice that there is a bit of a tension that surrounds the butcher. Because you know that the butcher likes to kill people and, was inspired by Bloody Jack. And you've heard that Hangman's Alley pirates don't like Bloody Jack. So it's like, they're probably kind of like, do we need another one of these? There's just a little bit of tension there. What are you doing here? Well, what took you so long, I guess is what I should say. You said you were gonna come here. I don't think you told me why, though.
Why should we tell you anything
Yeah, why would we tell you
now?
anything?
Oh, Noble, don't be like that.
Oh, you know I have to be like that.
You're not as fun anymore. Come on.
Isla's just like...
Yeah, Isla, you've already said too much.
I thought it was a very impassioned speech, to be honest. I really liked when you got up on the table. I kind of thought somebody would shoot.
Yes, you had your fun.
Well, it's
No,
only
the
going
sign
to get
says
more exciting.
the
from
sign
now.
says no fighting.
I know, but you see how close it got. That's how much they dislike you. Got
Does
real
that bother you?
close. No, it's exciting. It's thrilling.
Really?
Or are you just glad that some heat off of your back now?
Well, ouch. Take that a little bit, well, I don't have a heart, do I? If I did, I'd take it straight there, but that's fine. I remember you being pretty clever, so.
While this discussion is happening, I would like to eavesdrop on all of the discussions about who's going to come for me.
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's quite good. What's my mod? You think I would know it at this point. 21, actually.
21. Everybody is talking about you. And only some of the people close to you were trying to be quiet about it. But it seems like, let me do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like maybe 7 or 8 different, like, captains are trying to, like, be the main people that are gonna probably be gunning for you. So it seems like they are working up a competition between each other, and the winner will get to challenge you.
Oh, that'll work.
What kind of challenge are they talking about?
Oh,
Or
it's
is that
a
still up for
wide
debate?
variety. It's probably still up for debate. But you hear like games of chance, drinking games, tests of strength, like all sorts of stuff. Yeah. I would say as you get to the end of this period of eavesdropping, you notice that somebody has now like grabbed a hat and they're taking suggestions for what to do to compete against each other, and they're collecting them in the hat.
I'm gonna write out sharpshooting, and with my short bow, and drop it in the hat. That could be fun.
I would say eventually, at some point, you hear somebody banging on like the table to get everybody's attention, and you see an Aarakocra that looks like a parrot.
Oh my god.
For Sarah, I will include the details she wants me to add. On his shoulder is sitting a gnome. But this parrot pirate sort of gets up. Right. We've decided that we're going to have a competition. We will have a series of rounds and a series of games, and the winner gets to challenge Bloody Jack. And everybody's like cheering and banging on the table.
Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious.
And he goes in and details these games that are going to be played. It sounds like a lot of people are interested. And Allie and Kate kind of sidle up next to you, Isla. Hey, do you want us to like try to participate and like deal with the competition, or?
Oh, I'm entering for sure.
That could
You're
work.
entering?
Oh my gosh.
I was
Can
thinking
we
of ways to
enter? Can we
sabotage.
enter?
Yeah, Kimball. Yeah.
Sure. Maybe. I
Rev,
don't know if they'll accept. They
Revan,
might
you
only
should
accept.
do the drinking.
They might
Oh
only
my God,
accept
yes, you
one
should.
person, but
My
we can
sleight of
try.
hand is off the charts. I'm gonna kill this.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay,
I got
so
beef
it
with
was-
Bloody Jack.
And Kate will chime in, and I mean, even if you don't compete yourself, maybe we can try to sabotage the people
That's what I'm
we're the
thinking.
most scared of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so
Wow,
what-
y'all have such good ideas.
It sounds like they might just be taking one person from each ship, so I don't know if they
Oh.
will.
got it. Okay.
We can talk to
Okay.
them. Maybe we can convince them otherwise, but
Well, I doubt
the
it, because
very
what they
least-
want to do is fuck me up.
Because,
So,
I mean,
like,
think about it. We're talking about pirates here. You know, what's the pirate's number one tactic for winning anything?
Uh-huh.
Play dirty.
underhanded
That's right.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. You're fucking right. Cheating, playing dirty. We need to do whatever we can if we don't want them to get you.
So, Revan, what I think you should do is go over to the butcher's ship and see if you can compete under their flag. Since you know.
I can try, but I doubt the butcher is gonna go for that. I feel like I'm gonna have to compete under our flag.
Yeah.
Sadness.
I mean, Allie, you could compete under Bloody Jack's flag and not my flag.
I could. I mean, I know she's sunk, but I could try to compete on behalf of the Ouroboros.
Yeah. Yeah.
See if they let you do that.
Sure.
If we could get three people in, that'd be better than nothing.
I can hang out and try to do a little bit of subtle magic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That could work.
And I could just yabber and distract people. I'm really good at that.
I mean, obviously we want ourselves to win. Who do we want to try to absolutely get out?
The one I took her fucking eye.
One-eyed Wanda. Yeah, she's pretty pissed. She's pretty mad. She doesn't
This
really like that we call her that now.
This merchant dude agreed. Is that the merchant?
Well, there's a couple merchants. Captain Screech, the parrot
Screech.
dude
with the gnome. That's him.
Yeah,
okay.
That's his first mate, Polly.
Got it.
But yeah.
Ah! That's good.
He does not like you. For sure. Now, you sunk Bernardi's ship. So
yeah, also
probably not pleased.
him.
What do you guys know about this butcher? She's not in my... I'm on the other side of Kadath. I don't deal with her.
Oh my gosh, she's
She
just
likes
the
killing
worst.
people.
I
Her
wish
sails are fireproof.
she was inspired by Jack.
But like not by
That's
me
a red
before I
flag.
went insane. Yeah. Correct.
And
She was
apparently
inspired-
she knows me.
Yeah, we don't know much about that either.
Well, okay, so we'll put a question mark next to her, I guess.
Yeah, she's as shifty as they come, it seems, so
I don't know that she'd want to kill me,
I don't think so, but who knows?
but I think she's here for chaos, which is what
Yeah.
she achieved today.
I think
Yes.
she would do it as like a trophy. You know, she
Yeah,
killed
to be able to
Jack.
say that she did.
Do I
For the lore.
think she'd want to kill me?
Ooh.
Make an insight check.
I mean, you did just tell her that you're going to come back anyway, so
Now she definitely wants to try to kill me.
that's
I love it when you make insight checks and, like, don't do well on them.
15, actually. I rolled
15.
a 14. Natural 14.
She has, she definitely regards you with, like, an unsettling curiosity. So she might be tempted to.
Yeah.
She's certainly, like, always a bit bloodthirsty, so...
Yeah, she might want to kill me just to see if I really do come back to life.
Honestly, if she's inspired by you and is the one who kills you, that might be like her cap sort of moment.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I'll assess the crowd. I'll try to get a sense of things, you know.
Pretend like you hate me. I think that'll help.
Sure, I can do that. All right. And she'll meander off. Torrent waves at you guys. Hey. Sorry for pointing the gun, but you know,
yeah. No, you have your reasons.
it's, you know,
That
Lady
makes you
Tamora.
so-
She just, I gotta do what she says. So
No, yeah.
Yeah. So you participating in these games?
let's find out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that'll be fun.
Wait, I swear to God, if he wins and then and it's like, well, I mean, deal's a deal. I get to kill you. It's like, yeah, he's
No,
so crazy.
he'd probably coin flip.
Oh, yeah.
Again?
We'd call heads or tails for it.
I mean, it seems
I
like
don't
we're
know.
just competing for our who gets the right to take the revenge. I guess it's up to us how we take it.
Oh, well, then it's still up to chance.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still up to Lady Luck.
As all things are. As all things are.
You got beef with Jack?
No, I
kind of
wasn't on the
curious.
scene by then. I was surprised because I knew you as Isla.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, so
That's
did I
you?
for a really long time. Apparently, yeah.
huh.
I have no memory of it, so it's all kind of like... I mean, I got, like, flashes of, like, dreams that... But... Nah, I'm, like, a totally different person now. It's... And, like, it wasn't really me. Anyway. It's all very confusing.
Okay.
I'm trying to say less. I just got, like, lectured pretty hardcore about saying too much.
I mean, Tori. I mean, you've chosen a deity. I mean,
Yes.
I will say the whole thing with Bloody Jack, like it kind of did concern deities. So it was something of that. It was something of that caliber, and you would understand, but the typical pirate wouldn't. So it's kind of why we've not talked about it.
Sure.
But
I think the typical pirate just doesn't give a shit.
well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
For me, it's just, it's a coin toss, honestly.
That's fun.
I like it. Works for me. Less
Yeah.
decision making.
Yeah, I'm not good at those.
Just gotta let Tamora do it for you. Lady Luck.
I don't know why this is so funny to me. Just
Well,
down for everything.
enjoy your drinks. Game thing seems kind of fun, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, see you around. Walks off.
Oh, that's funny.
Gosh.
Oh goodness me. So, what is the goal? Like, what are y'all trying to do? Like, are y'all gonna try to be represented in the games? You've talked about it. Who would represent you? All that
It's
stuff.
one person for each game. Like it's not a separate.
No, it's one person from each banner. From each ship.
Yeah,
From each
each crew, each ship gets to have a person that represents them.
Right. And so like if like Revan was our representative, he would be doing the shooting, he'd be doing the drinking, he'd be doing the
whatever
chants.
it was.
He'd
Yeah.
be doing all those.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it's going to be like a round where people get paired off and have to compete, and then they'll take the winners from that and they compete in the next round. Those winners compete in the next one, so on until it's March Madness.
Our friends. So who do we think has a fair shot at all of those games? Because I'm with Darren. I'm kind of thinking that I'd be better on the sidelines trying to manipulate things than I would be.
I do think, Revan, you're pretty stealthy, right? Like your sleight of hand?
I have very good sleight of hand. Yes.
And you're also really strong, and if there's a drinking game, you'll be fucking fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, knock
That's
on
so
wood.
funny.
So I do think you're probably the strongest all around contender, possibly. Allie's gonna try and at least see if he can compete under the Ouroboros. We got Kate. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
That's Allie from the sidelines.
Yeah, that's Allie from the
Yeah.
sideline. So hopefully we'll have like 3 representation in here working to sabotage.
Yeah, sounds good.
You didn't wrong Kate in any way, right? Like, we do fully...
I don't fucking know.
Allie will chime in. Me and Kate were on a crew before I met Jack, and Jack did not personally harm Kate. I mean, she knows what happened, but we're cool. She owes me, probably, anyway, so.
Joe.
That's what I'm wondering. I was
Yeah.
thinking the same thing. I was like,
I guess I would remind you guys that Kate's entire crew is female.
yes.
Oh yeah, she's hardcore lesbian.
She's probably not playing for that team.
So after Allie,
Are you saying that Allie turned Kate into a lesbian?
hey, I'm just looking at the implied information here.
It's that bad.
So you two go way back.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I practically grew up in Hangman's Alley, to be honest. But, yeah, we were on a crew together a long time ago. Yeah. She eventually got her own ship, and, of course, I met you when we got ours, so.
That's fun. Well, I'm glad I didn't fuck her up in some way. That makes this a little easier.
Yeah. All right. So at some point, somebody's gonna come around, and try to figure out who exactly is competing. Allie definitely makes his case. He's sort of like, I mean, come on, I technically already killed her, so obviously it didn't work. I should totally get a second chance.
Listen to this man.
I was her first mate, so I feel like it is my right and honor.
Yeah, he was the most wronged by her.
For the Ouroboros, which is gone, by the way. So, yeah.
You could say that she owes him a shot.
In memory of all of his men, he should be allowed to compete. Absolutely.
Kate's like, I mean, I got a second, I mean, when your captain wrongs you, I feel like the first mate, they get first dibs, right? There's some people that are like, yeah, that seems logical. And then there are other people that are like, bullshit.
They walked in together. They're
obviously a couple. I saw them hold hands.
That's so funny.
So it's sort of a mixed bag, but it does seem like they are gonna let him compete. Yeah, and Revan, you're gonna try to compete.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make my case.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna be like, okay, but like you're in her crew now. Why do you get? What do you need to take revenge for?
I was forced into this crew against my will, and I'd like to fight for my freedom.
Roll a deception check.
It's almost true.
It's almost true.
But
Deception or persuasion?
it's
Deception or
deception
persuasion?
because of the way you're twisting the truth.
No, I know.
You're trying to convey.
I know. I just think it's hilarious that
19.
I am like
19.
I'm like jaw dropped. I believe him too.
What?
What do you mean?
They're all like, she's
Yeah, I
keeping
rolled a
her
nat
crew
one.
captive. She's still up to no good. She
Oh
hasn't
my-
changed at
Yeah.
all.
I mean,
Yeah.
I straight up rolled a nat 1 to Revan's lie. So I fully believe.
That's
He feels that way.
good.
I think they're gonna let you compete, Revan.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Amazing.
I love
get
that.
your freedom back. You can
So-
do it.
And then choose to
Hey.
work here.
Ain't got nothing to lose but your chains, man.
in the
Yeah.
first round of games, it's gonna be the Butcher versus Captain Bernardi. It's gonna be Greed versus One-Eyed Wanda. It's gonna be Allie versus Screech, Kate versus Torrent, and then Revan versus Gregson, who is the ginger guy that immediately got all angry.
Wait, that's
Who
so
was
funny.
like, "You killed my captain." So that's the lineup for round 1, and we are gonna end right there.
Wow.
Do I get to know what I'm competing in so I can prepare?
No, because I
Just kidding.
don't have it ready.
Ah.
Sick.
I have everybody else's ready, but I wasn't sure. How y'all would
Yeah,
that would
no, that's
go.
fine.
So. Alright, Misfits, and that brings us to the end of tonight's game. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you would like to support us, please feel free to like and subscribe. But more importantly, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you again next time.